The soft candlelight illuminated both sides of the dinner table, where a man and a woman were seated. "I like you," the woman said casually while playing with her wineglass. "I have a wife," the man replied, touching the ring on his finger. "I don't care. I just want to know your feelings. Do you like me?" The expected response. The man raised his head, scrutinizing the woman sitting across from him. She was 25, young, full of vitality, with fair skin, a lively body, and a pair of bright, expressive eyes. She was a fine woman, but, "If you also like me, I don't mind being your lover," the woman added after a pause. "I love my wife," the man responded firmly. "You love her? What do you love about her? By now, she must have aged and lost her charm, right? Otherwise, why have you never brought her to company dinners?" The woman intended to continue, but she changed her mind after encountering the man's cold gaze. Silence. "Why do you like me?" the man finally asked. "You're mature, stable, masculine in your actions and demeanor, caring, and many other things. You're different from anyone I've met before. You're special. Do you know what I was like 3 years ago?" The man lit a cigarette. "I don't know. I don't care, even if you've been in prison. 3 years ago, I was just an ordinary man, like those you see now," the man continued, seemingly indifferent to the woman's interest. "A regular college graduate, struggling with work, drinking every day, having a bad temper. I didn't care about girls. I used them to satisfy my desires. I even got arrested for going to nightclubs and soliciting prostitutes. And then?" The woman was now genuinely curious about what had caused the man to change. Was it because of her? She seemed to have a unique ability to see beyond the surface of things, the man recalled, disregarding the woman and continuing his story. "She taught me many things, like not caring too much about success and failure, not obsessing over immediate matters, and being kind to people. When I was with her back then, I felt like an immature child. Maybe that feeling is similar to what you feel for me now." It was strange. Even my stubborn self would just listen to her. Following her advice, I accepted reality, realized my own worthlessness, and started working hard. By the end of that year, there was some improvement in my career, and we got married. The man tapped his cigarette ash, continuing, "Those were tough times. 2 people, 1 bed, and hardly any furniture at home. You know, it took me a whole year of saving to buy her the first diamond ring, and I did it secretly. If she had found out, she would never have allowed it. During that time, my health deteriorated due to smoking and drinking. Every night, in the dead of winter, she would make soup for me before bedtime. That taste, only she could replicate." The man became lost in those memories, forgetting about the time, and just kept sharing his past. Meanwhile, the woman sat there, quietly listening, not wanting to interrupt. When the man finally realized how late it had become, it was already 10 p.m. "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice the time. It's so late," the man apologized with a smile. "Now, can you understand?" he asked. "I can't and won't do anything that would betray her." "All right, I get it. I'll lose gracefully to someone like you," the woman said with a hint of resignation. "But when I reach her age, I'll be even better." "Yes, you'll find an even better man then, won't you?" "It's late now, the soup at home must be getting cold." "Let me walk you back," the man offered, getting up. "No, I can manage on my own," the woman waved her hand. "Go home and don't keep her waiting." The man smiled knowingly and turned to leave. "Is she beautiful?" Quote. "Yes, very beautiful." The man's figure disappeared into the night, leaving the woman alone, lost in thought in the glow of the candle. The man returned home, pushed the door open, and walked directly to the bedroom. He turned on the bedside lamp and sat down along the edge of the bed. "Wife, it's the 4th one now. Why did you make me this good? So many people like me. I might end up changing my mind. Why did you make me this good and leave first? I'm so lonely all by myself." The man choked up as he spoke, finally unable to hold back his tears. Tear by tear, they rolled down his cheeks and fell onto the framed photograph in his hand. In the dim light, the old picture was permeated with the presence of his deceased wife.